What's going on, Conscious Crew? It's your favorite breakdown commentator. Welcome to another riveting episode of the Consciouztv platform. You already know what we're here to get into. Before we do so, please go ahead and swing and bang on that mother-loving like feature. You guys know that YouTube is shadow banning everybody's platform and not sending out notifications. Girl, it's a wild time to be alive. So please swing and bang and bully the hell out of the like feature so that you can not only help me to blow up the algorithm, but also help me to get notifications out to all other Conscious Crew members who have no idea that we're allowed live and in color. Also, if you enjoy everything that Kane does here, you can always donate to the platform at $Consciouztv on Cash App and or paypal.me/Consciouztv. And of course, that's Conscious spelled with the Z on the end, just like it is here on the channel. All donation information and social media handles are certainly in the description box below. Also, make sure that you have your notification bell set to all so that you never miss a day or hour when the Kane gets the fat Kane. And last but not least, please share the stream out to whatever it is you have digital community, whether that be your YouTube community wall, your Snapchat, your MySpace, the dark side of Twitter, Tumblr, or your personal OF. I don't really give a damn where you in fact leave the link. Just let them whores know that we're out live and in color. And with no further ado, let's go ahead and push on through. Okay.
I know a place where you can recharge your soul.
Baby, that's Consciouztv.
And in the midst of brokenness, he gon' see your asshole.
Baby, that's Consciouztv.
You gon' heal, you gon' laugh and catch a little shade.
Ooh, girl.
Y'all know he be slaying, y'all better stop playing. Come hear what he's saying.
Ladies and gentlemen.
What's going on, Conscious Crew? Girl, I said Conscious Crew. Conscious Crew, happy Monday. Hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. Make sure that you guys catch up on all the previous content from over the weekend, girl. We interviewed OG, the anchor, the icon, Dominique from Chasing Reality Atlanta on last night. Had a great discussion and interview. Shout out to the cast of Chasing Atlanta Season 7 for giving us a wonderful season. If you guys have not missed it, definitely check it out on YouTube at Chasing Reality, okay? Season 7, Atlanta. Also, we talked about Kim Burrell. We also did a hot topics and got into some Hollywood and celebrity mess. It's a lot of things going on, so catch up on all the content, chat. All right, so we're here to get into some things, girl. I know that I am a little bit tardy to the party, but better late than never. But better late is better, right? Wrong. All right. We got to get into Nicki Minaj, girl. She is out here on her Clown City tour, Greer. Okay, doing the most and gaslighting everybody who got some goddamn sense and got some type of code of ethics, girl. We're going to get into all of that. She sat down with Time magazine and basically talked about her quote-unquote conversion into the Republican Party, a.k.a. MAGA, which is interesting to me since the heifer can't even vote to begin with. But, you know, we're getting into all of that and all of her DEI ass realities. Before we get into the thick of it, let me go ahead and speak to the Conscious Crew who are in the building. What's going on, Linda? Hi, Destiny. Yes, honey, caught alive. What's going on, C Major? All right, we got Jimbo, baby, who's in the building. He got a lot to say, girl. He says, Albert Perry's DNA is older than the pyramids. We never left our land. The Native Americans' powwows are over as of last week, and their treaties cosplaying us. My God, today. What's going on, Samantha? Jimbo also says, furthermore, Barack Obama is trash, just like the Republicans. He knew that we were the American Indians, yet he gave reparations to the Native Americans when he was in office. My God, today. Hi, Whitney. Hey, Auntie Trish. What's going on, Crystal? Then Jimbo says, and for insult to injury, he took out Gaddafi, who also offered Black Americans, the American Indian, billions of dollars because he knows that we are the original ooish America is Oh, Jerusalem, Jesus. Hey, Karen, thank you for having me on all devices. What's going on, Shed Pearl? Jimbo also says, so I don't like Onika Mirage, but I don't like Obama Either or Kamala. Trump also gave January 6th sirs reparations, 1.8 billion, but cannot give us our reparations, the American Indians. You better talk your Jimbo. What's going on, Rumors and Tea? Hey, Boo. Hey, Destiny. What's going on, y'all? Hey, Karen. Hey, Fifi. Hey, Aquarius Moon. Hey, my love. You guys run the likes all the way up. We need all of that. So, child, let's get into it, child. Y'all already crunk off in this thing. But once again, continue to thumbs up. And moderators, please encourage everybody to run the likes all the way up. We need all of that. So, I'm going to pull this up on my phone because I had to get to the meat and potatoes, girl. Time Magazine really caught themselves writing down to the ground, girl. They was traveling with this heifer all through the White House and documenting how she was admiring all of the gargoyles and all of the Illuminati symbolism and all of the goddamn hieroglyphics hidden in the bottom layer of the Vatican and the White House and everything. Girl, I had to bypass all this unnecessary information to get to the meat and the potatoes, girl, because apparently, Nicki Minaj came for the wigs of Barack, of course, Jay-Z, Rock Nation, Governor Gavin Newsom, child. She had quite a bit to say even about them Dems and everything. Okay, so right up in the top middle of Time Magazine's interview with Nicki, it reads, but while some of the targets of the celebrity strategy have backed away from Trump, Minaj has emerged as its cornerstone. She boasts tens of millions of followers who are predominantly young Black women, a demographic long presumed out of reach for Republicans. The rapper's budding friendship with the president represents both a symbolic breakthrough and a strategic wager, the belief that cultural validation can serve as political currency. Trump's allies see Minaj as not just a celebrity endorsement, but also a narrative, someone who privately harbored right-wing sympathies and now feels free to express them. As we wander the Mar-a-Lago corridors, who y'all wandering through the Mar-a-Lago corridors for? Some more Epstein victims? Who y'all wondering, girl? Is y'all in there outsourcing for female content for Kenneth Petty, since we know how he liked to get down according to his long-standing criminal arrest record? Who they up in there wandering through the corridors of Mar-a-Lago? I mean, you know, it's just so interesting to me how Nicki Minaj has no social awareness. She just has no ability to actually read the room. Like the fact that you would even go pooching through Mar-a-Lago at a time where the Epstein files are not even 2 months old yet. Okay? And we know more than what we would prefer to know about the corridors of Mar-a-Lago and Epstein Island and all these high-end white rich billionaire ass properties that allegedly also have dead bodies engraved in the ground and on the properties thereof. Girl, they're saying that Trump or Epstein got a damn ex-wife. Girl, you know what? Why in the hell would you want to be seen in the second equivalent to Epstein Island by pooching through Mar-a-Lago? Why and how? Moving along. Run the likes all the way up, y'all. We need the likes. We need the likes to meet the likes. As we wander through the Mar-a-Lago corridors, Minaj stops to reveal in the curiosities sprinkled across the property. Oh, not skeletons, not coffins, not dead bodies, not vampires, werewolves, bears, oh my. No? Okay. Pause at his 1927 Steinway piano in the clubhouse. She lights up, talking about her recent comeback tour. Quote, I've never felt happier. I've never felt better, she says. When you can be yourself, you're happier. The fact that she's talking about being happier on a piece of property where young girls have allegedly been trafficked, sold, auctioned off, actually violated, unalived. And once again, you got to keep in mind why everything Nicki Minaj aligns with is just on brand. You don't think it's already bad enough that you married a 2-time convicted felon? Oh, just like you're endorsing a 34 convicted felon like Trump, who also was found liable for essaying another woman. Just like your husband, ironically, was arrested and served 4 years in prison after he pled guilty to actually violating Jennifer Hill. And then you were best friends with Tekashi 6ix9ine, who also pled guilty to being inappropriate with a minor on video. And then you paid the $500,000 attorney invoice for your brother, who was also found guilty of SAing his 12-year-old stepdaughter, who he, according to the younger brother, raped in front of him at times. And then you have Roman, some Russian child piper figure. Like, how? At this point, Nicki just needs to come fully out of the goddamn closet, because this is equivalent to just wearing "I'm a freak" across her forehead at this point, girl. Like, she's not even trying to make it remotely private or be discreet or have any discretion around whatever the hell is corrupted within her own goddamn nature, that she would just want to be surrounded by this much child abuse, whether it's through affiliations with people accused and or who have actually abused young people and other human beings, or whether it's all the symbolism she aligns with around that type of violence towards kids. Like, how she don't understand that aligning with the Republicans and MAGA, who are filled and littered with a bunch of PDF freaks, is not positive PR. It doesn't help her plight. It doesn't help Kenneth Petty's plight, who's still on the ex-offender registry living out of a damn 800 square foot trap house in Jamaica Queen. Like, I don't understand who is her manager. It's clear that girl is giving independent, girl. It's giving independent tease. Okay? So she says, I never felt happier. I've never felt better. When you can be yourself, you're happier. The rapper's political reinvention should not have come at a complete shock. The Trinidadian-born star behind hits like Super Bass and Starships first hinted at a contrarian political streak in 2012 when she slipped in a line into a guest verse on Lil Wayne's track Mercy. Quote, I'm a Republican voting for Mitt Romney. You lazy bees is effing up the economy. And now, as a result of, because she can't even vote, but she encouraged all of her 14-year-old supporters to encourage their parents to go out there and to vote for a president who now has the economy in the worst condition since damn slavery. So it's really giving that this bitch here fucked up the economy. It's the irony for me. I'm a Republican voting for Mitt Romney. You lazy bees is effing up the economy. But it took until Trump's second term for her to emerge as a emissary. The motivations Minaj offers during our more than 90-minute conversation at Mar-a-Lago are layered. She was disappointed, check this out, by former President Barack Obama, she says, and frustrated by the expectation that Black entertainers would reflexively vote Democratic. Her lingering disillusionment is partly personal, a product of company Obama kept. Minaj has a long-standing rivalry with Jay-Z, an Obama friend, rooted in her allegation that Jay-Z has tried to sabotage her career through Roc Nation, his entertainment and sports company, which she says has accumulated such concentrated power in the industry that many artists have come to resent him. Quote, I think Jay-Z ended up costing Obama a lot, whether he knows it or not, she tells me. Quote, lots of rappers don't like Jay-Z and were afraid to say it. Roc Nation did not respond to requests for comment. Now, I want to know what this goddamn illegal DEI hire thinks Obama won. I mean, thinks Obama lost, considering that he won both goddamn terms. I'm curious to know what in the hell she thinks Barack Obama lost, given that he ran a full 8-year presidential term, unlike the president she couldn't personally vote for, but personally endorsed nonetheless, who was kicked out of the goddamn White House immediately upon completing his 4 goddamn years and being replaced by quote unquote Sleepy Joe. Lost so bad that his ass had to steal the 2025 elections. My God. Today. What in the hell did Obama lose? Girl, what? Your personal attention? Your personal preference? What? Your personal likability because he has a relationship to Jay-Z? The man whose distribution company you signed to Tidal and never invested any equity in, resulting in you getting a $1 million payout once he sold Tidal to the highest bidder. While you're claiming, girl, that he bamboozled and hoodwinked you out of millions upon millions, potentially trillions of damn dollars, when also come to find out, not only did you not have any equity in your stakes and shares into Tidal, but you also never even completed the paperwork around your Tidal deal. So technically, your black ass wasn't even entitled to the damn $1 million he gifted you with as an honorary payout. Because, bitch, if I was Jay-Z, I would have left your motherfucking ass on zero, ho. Okay? How dare you, girl, come up in here with this boss energy and you don't even know how to handle your business on the front end properly like any competent businesswoman and businessman would have, while you out here creating death row records, expecting people like JT and Ice Spice to want to sign to you when they even out here exposing the fact, girl, that you were trying to damn P. Diddy their ass in these goddamn contracts. Ice Spice said that, girl, you almost costed her the entire goddamn Barbie deal. Because you running up in there, girl, trying to take the spot that you wanted her to sign, and then wanted all her royalties, girl. You wanted 99% of a take-home fee off her shit, including any residual and monies that she would have made writing for other artists. Now, that's when I started to kind of scratch my head when Ice Spice said that, because who in the hell would have Ice Spice write them damn 1, 2, 3 ABC ash rhymes for them? Okay, now that's when I started to question, baby, the integrity of what the hell she was saying. But nonetheless, okay, I had to edit that part out by damn brain, because Ice Spice know goddamn well ain't nobody gonna hire her ass to write them hooked on damn phonics ass rhymes. Don't nobody want to have a damn ghostwriter writing about doo-doo and boo-boo. Like, is she okay? She's not. Girl, and then JT clearly know, girl, that you created a label, girl, as a rap bitch to label prison pipeline situation, girl, because the girls' careers would have been over upon signing with you. But you didn't even complete the paperwork nor put any equity into your stake into Tidal. And you're so full of crap, just like your cult leader, Donald Trump, that despite all this hooting and hollering and even trying to use sorry ass Trasha K, who got to run Miss Cardi B hundreds of thousands and millions of goddamn more dollars because she a goddamn corrupted, alleged criminal her goddamn self, bitch. That you refuse, of course, to run Jay-Z a civil lawsuit. And you know why you can't run a civil lawsuit? Because you don't have a civil goddamn case. All you got is goddamn conspiracies and a demographic of followers who couldn't even pass the 5th grade, had to be honorary 6th graders, dropouts, didn't even go to adult ed, didn't even try, bitch, to get a GED. So you can play off the head tops of their imaginations as a way to create a narrative to deflect from the fact that you genuinely dropped the ball and jacked up your own goddamn career. By marrying who the hell you married, jumping into shit that you ain't had nothing to goddamn do with, like Lil Weezy F Baby and his situation with the Super Bowl. Talking about, you know, somebody whose testicles had fell off as a result of taking a goddamn vaccine, which I don't doubt. Girl, coming for the queen, little Kim girl, and you thought it was going to blessed be? You done went from Kim's daughter to little Kim's hamburger hole. Girl, it's called karma. Barbie was bound to go down, down. You know why, Nicki? Because it was never yours. You took another bitch's skins and wore them as your own. And as your Bible says that you do not read, God is of no respects of no person. So that means that even the spiritual laws of karma and retribution also applies to you and your goddamn BBL too, ho. You are not an exception to the goddamn rule. No, you're not. You really thought you was going to stay afloat even though you put 2 air balloons on your backside, bitch? No. Meek Mills told us, girl, how both them cheeks popped, bitch. Okay? When that ass dropped, you dropped with it, baby. And you've been plummeting and descending into the bottomless pit ever since. I'm also trying to figure out, how is a woman who believes in sexual freedom, given how hypersexual her music is, and a woman who believes that she should have, as a woman, full body autonomy, given all the body modifications and augmentations you've made to your flesh and bone, being a woman who has chosen every single male mate she's had rather than sign up for arranged marriage. Clearly, you are a very liberated woman. So how in the hell can you be a conservative damn woman? How can a woman who believes in pussy popping, full body autonomy, who should be able to marry who the hell she want to marry, including a nigga straight up out of the penitentiary, can also at the same time be a completely and utterly conservative woman? How a bitch with double, triple F's on her chest is a conservative woman? How is a woman belly crawling all across the 2016 BET stage to a song called Sex, busting it wide open, can be a conservative woman? What part of Nicki Minaj is damn conservative? Hold on. Hold on. Because we're going to have to do a poll. I want to know, how in the hell can a bitch like this, doing all types of splits and Mortal Kombat 2 combos on the D, be conservative? When were conservative women rolling on top of their motherfucking neck? You know who I look like looking at this conservative woman? The man whose head is right in between her goddamn legs. This is me here. Conservative where? Even this man here, girl, looking for the conservative. He looking for Jesus in this bitch. He literally looking for a conservative bone. Where is the conservativeness at? Girl, he's doing the autopsy. He done turned into the damn OBGYN, girl, because he's on a search for Carmen Sandiego in the motherfucking conservativeness. This is me. Girl, we're trying to collect the intel and look and find the conservative bone. Royalty where? Dynasty where? Classy where? Modest where? Domesticated where? And this all the fucking Democrats, girl. Like, look at this liberal bitch. This all the Democrats, girl, in shocking and awe and amaze. At all the liberalness, girl, that's just laid on his back in Iraq, on his knees and damn believes. And this is me, girl, the OBGYN, trying to find the conservative bone. We just trying to make it make sense. Run the likes up, girl. The king is working. Run the likes up. Baby, if this is the new damn conservative, I don't even want to see what a liberal is, bitch. If this is the new conservative, girl, I don't even want to see what the hell a Democrat is. Because, baby, she put in the S in conservative. And matter of fact, I'm going to leave Miss Conservative right up here on her back, just like this, for the remainder of this commentary. Run the likes up, y'all. We need all the motherfucking likes, girl. She up in there literally breaking the chains on the BET stage. And got that nerve to be talking about Barack Obama. And you done turned your damn crotch into a damn into something, bitch. Something that's not conservative. You done turned your damn crotch into. And gonna talk about Barack. Baby, Michelle is damn liberal, and she ain't even this damn conservative on stage. Michelle is a Democrat, and she ain't even this damn conservative in front of the people. And got that nerve. Nah. What's going on, Todd? Hey, y'all. What's going on, Queens of Topic? Hey, boo. Where were we? Lots of rappers don't like Jay-Z and were afraid to say it. Rock Nation did not respond to a request, of course, for this foolishness. Nicki's frustration with Obama crescent during the 2024 election cycle. Campaigning for Harris, the former president observed that some black male voters were uncomfortable making a woman in the world's most powerful person. Minaj found it condescending. Quote, I just saw so many videos of black men saying that they didn't like the way they felt about that speech that Obama gave. She said they felt like they weren't being listened to. I've been telling y'all for years that Mirage Petty III orgy is male-centered. This bitch thinks she a goddamn female hotep. I'm sick of her and this inflated ass condom. Her and her goddamn illegal family floated on here over, girl. I'm sick of it, girl. I want the biblical historians to go and find that goddamn banana boat that they paddled over here on top of, girl, and put her and Kenny and that big southern wig wearing ass good cooking arm, mammy of hers, on that same banana boat, girl, and then put a turbo booster on the back of it, baby, and ship this bitch back to the sugarcane fields of Trinidad, where the hell she came from. Not only can she not vote, bitch, Kenneth Petty, as a result of a 2-time convicted goddamn felon, can't vote either. So the fact that this bitch all up in America's political business, bitch, and she ain't even got a green card, the damn Trump administration gave this bitch a free McDonald's coupon, bitch, and she got out here and gonna post it on goddamn Twitter, acting like she got her green card only for the same White House that she thought endorsed her. To clarify, bitch, that little plastic ass card they gave her that she could put on the back of her goddamn license plate was nothing more than memorabilia after she done got her ass out here and embarrassed herself, girl, thinking that she had done really made it, and them folks still ain't cut her freedom papers. Them folks still got this bitch suspended somewhere in between being a tax-paying American and being a bitch who ICE could come up and scoop at any given moment. My God, today. I want to read that one more time. Run all those likes. I know y'all didn't put on my head top, girl. We got 89 likes and there's 214 of y'all asses up in here. Y'all stop playing on the cane. Y'all know y'all need the cane. Y'all got to have the cane, baby. Stop playing with the cane. And the cane's at this level. Bitch, I slay my baby hairs too deep for y'all to be playing on my head. Hold on, we need a quick commercial break, girl, because I don't know why y'all be playing with me like this. Hold on. Now, girl, y'all should like the video for the motherfucking baby hairs alone, bitch. Niggas ain't even got their hairlines no more in 2026, bitch. So the fact that CTV, bitch, is holding on to his edges, girl, in 2026 in a post-apocalyptic ass America, where the spirit of nihilism is all up and through the motherfucking country, bitch, just for the fact that the bitch still got his hairline, y'all should be running up the motherfucking light. Stop playing on my head top. Girl, the fact that the genetics are geneticking at this goddamn point, girl, under all this duress and political and social upheaval. And it's over 200 of y'all in the building and only 89 likes. Stop it. Let's get them likes all the way. It should be 200 likes. Don't play with my likes the way that I had to call Beyonce out for playing on Solange's $10,000 contribution to the family, girl, when she got on that goddamn elevator talking about, girl, it's $1 billion on the elevator. No, ma'am. Include Solange's $10,000 too, girl. It's $1 billion, 10,089 on the elevator. Okay, girl? Support your family member, Beyonce. Don't leave Solange's 10 goddamn K out of the family economy. Now, where was I? Corridors, rappers, political reinvention. She emerges, unfortunately. Lots of rappers don't like Jay-Z. Minaj's frustration. Hold on. Minaj spends, Time Magazine continues in their unfortunate interview, hours scrolling TikTok. Really? Delusional, X, and Instagram. And feedback loop that accelerated her political conversion. So she sat on a bunch of goddamn Reddit threads and allowed them to be where she got her political convictions from. My God. Today. She was the target of online backlash in 2021 when she voiced skepticism about the Consciouztv vaccines and made an allegation that exploded across social media. A friend of her cousin in Trinidad, she wrote, had developed a swollen ball sack after vaccination became impotent and had to cancel his motherfucking wedding. Well, so much for marrying for love, baby. Minaj urged followers to, quote, pray on it and make sure you're comfortable with your decision and not bullied. Did you pray on marrying Kenneth Petty before you stole his ass from his current girlfriend, Redbone, who ironically got pistol whipped and had to end up in the goddamn ER after somebody tried to evade her home and kill her, leaving bullet holes and shell casings all throughout her house, and her blood streaked all up and down the walls and the goddamn ceiling, barely making it out alive after she had jumped into your DMs and told you that that man spent half of her relationship to him dragging the hell out of your raggedy body ass. And you left her on red, and the streets are saying you left off our dead. Did you pray on it before you snatched up a felon from a damn pumpkin drive, baby? Did you pray on it? Did you pray on whether you should support Donald J. Epstein Trump? Did you pray on it? No? Oh, okay. The claim drew recriminations from the left and public health experts. Terrence Trinidad and Tobago's health minister held a press conference to say that there was no evidence that Carisha-19 vaccines were causing testicular swelling. Minaj was embittered. Quote, I guess they had examined everyone's testicles in Trinidad and came back to tell me that I was lying, she scoffs. Did this bitch even have any evidence of the swollen testicles? Can the damn FBI go and comb this bitch phone and see if she received any empirical damn evidence outside of some goddamn narrative probably published by Trinidadian ass tabloids girl? Came up out of the goddamn UFO files of the damn Trinidadian ass tabloid system girl, and she talking about a friend of her cousin, balls fell off, and this man had to cancel his marriage and cancel his life. Girl, it's not even a believable story. And I ain't defending the goddamn jab, because y'all know how I feel. But my God, today, out of the controversy emerged an unexpected ally, no other than Charlie R.I.P. Kirk. Conservative activist and founder of Turning Point USA rushed to her defense. Quote, Democrats' treatment of Nicki Minaj should be all the proof you need that they don't care about black people, especially those they can't control, Kirk tweeted. Quote, they just use them every 4 years for their votes, but people are waking up. And it's too bad, Kirk, that you have gone to sleep forever. By that point, Minaj had been drifting toward Trump's politics for a while. Throughout his rise, she says she stayed quiet for fear of alienating fans. Quote, I felt that way about him, just that I didn't dare act like that publicly, she tells me. It's been ingrained in everyone's brain in the music business that we are supposed to be a Democratic family. I just knew they would not like me supporting Trump, but you didn't know that nobody would like you marrying a rapist. But you didn't know that nobody would like you narcissistically abusing the real queen of rap. You know, your mother, Kimberly. You know, but you didn't know that nobody would not appreciate you not liking comparisons to Kim and to Lady Gaga, who you literally copied and pasted their likeness upon yourself, acting like you were in a lane all by yourself with them damn Hanukkah trees that you was wearing for damn hairdos. Bitch around here dressed like Marge goddamn Simpson hoe, talking about don't compare her to Lady Gaga. Bitch around here dressed like a damn high fashion conehead, talking about don't compare me. You ain't think that we were like that? Out of all the things, Nikki Brain has conservative Like it's very selective in how it works. It's interesting how it seems that only a third of her brain operates, girl, and it's the part of her brain that's to the back of the bus. Her approach, Time says, changed after a series of unnerving episodes of her LA home. In 2022 and 2023, her $20 million mansion in a gated enclave became the target of repeated swatting calls, anonymous hoaxes that summoned heavily armed police to her doorstep. Law enforcement has not identified nor arrested anyone in connection with the incidents. The Los Angeles Police Department said it could not verify details about the incidents without additional information. The experience was frightening, she says, especially for her young son. But him having a father who's a goon is not a concern at all. Him having a father who was threatening Offset at the 20 whatever VMAs that Nicki Minaj hosted at, that got his ass put on house arrest for 6 months and had him sleeping on the goddamn futon in the living room downstairs. That's not concerning. Him having a father who would have to register as an ex-offender every goddamn year, twice a year, not concerning. A father who's still having bouts with the law, not concerning. Having a father who lies about where he lives and domiciles, trying to bamboozle and hoodwink the feds so that he can avoid having to register y'all's address publicly as a stipulation for having to be a sex offender in this country. Not concerning. Him having gang ties and gang affiliations, not concerning. Him having a goon-obsessed mammy who raps about unaliving ooters and trafficking drugs, not concerning. None of that was a concern. But being a public figure whose public knew her public whereabouts and where she domiciles, that was the biggest concern as it relates to Papa Bear. My God, today. It wasn't all the pills and potions, no. No concern. It wasn't being over in Tokyo with the Kokyo. No. It wasn't you sitting on IG Live talking about how you have chronicled all of your personal preferences in drugs and narcotics in your music, and all the fans have to do is go and look if they want to know what drugs and narcotics you are addicted to and that you love to do recreationally. Oh no, that's not a concern for Papa Bear to have a dizzy ass drug addicted mammy. And then we wonder why Cardi B out here talking about Papa Bear got to communicate with his goddamn mammy through Morse codes and banging pots and spoons on goddamn soup pots just to communicate with her. None of that is a concern. Absolutely not. Got it. On X, she sought help from California Governor Gavin Newsom. Through intermediaries, she says she requested a meeting but never heard back. Of course you will not be heard back. He's a goddamn governor. Quote, he just completely ignored me. With all the money I spent in taxes, bitch, you were paying for your stay. You don't have a green card. You're not doing America any goddamn favor. You brought your criminal ass over here with all your criminal ass rhetoric, with all your criminal ass lyrics, with your criminal ass motherfucking husband, creating a criminal ass motherfucking family. Bitch, you're paying for your stay in the country. You're not doing us a favor. You needed America. You ain't want to swing through them damn sugarcane fields, bitch, where you could have been living your organic native life, speaking your organic native tongue, dancing to your native organic ass drums and frequencies, bitch. You needed to climb that goddamn Great Wall. that I wish Trump would have put up just to keep your ass from crossing the goddamn border. Like she over here doing somebody a damn favor as if she is not over here unlawfully. My God. He completely ignored me with all the money I spent in taxes, she says. Another swatting attack happened in April of 2025, according to a police report. The episode drew the attention of a cadre of very online Republicans. Amongst them was Anna Paulina Luna, the former model and Turning Point USA activist turned congresswoman from Florida. Luna, a close friend of whatever the fuck this last name is, caught Minaj. She then connected the rapper with federal law enforcement officials and a private security firm she uses. Quote, I was shocked, Minaj says of Luna's assistants. I'd never seen anyone in politics treat me that way. She began to consider going public as a part of Trump's MAGA movement. Quote, that's what made me say I don't care to keep this a secret anymore. So you contacted one liberal governor in a blue state, and because he didn't have the time and the wherewithal to take a personal meeting to your dizzy ass, or at the very least send you an AI twin to counsel your ass with, you ditched an entire political party whom you can't even motherfucking vote into power one way or the goddamn other. All because of one motherfucking person. And then do you know what the goddamn gag about it is? The sorry ass trifling Republican Party that you are openly endorsing, that's now trying to turn all men and women of color into illegal immigrants just like you. Haven't even done anything but fake pull out the bells, whistles, and all the stops, only for your home to have continued to goddamn be swatted. Matter of fact, bitch, to make things worse, just a few months ago, that same house that you're praising the Republicans for not protecting because it still was being reported, it's the same house you were going to allow to be auctioned off because you and your husband refused to pay up a $500,000 judgment to a security guard who the courts found you and your husband liable for physically assaulting. And because y'all tried to high ditch the judgment, the judge started granting that man the green light to garnish your motherfucking wages and auctioned off all your shit to ensure his $500,000 piece of change. So it's mighty ironic that you pick and choose when it's time to protect Papa Bear, but you ain't want to run that $500,000 tab until Cinderella's clock struck 12. You was on the verge of letting Papa Bear ass be broke, homeless, and have a damn 2-time convicted ass felon for a father. My God, today, are we going to just pick a damn struggle? On November 20th, Minaj arrived at the United Nations to deliver a speech about the persecution of Christians in Africa. A crush of fans pressed against barricades, phones aloft, straining for a glimpse as she made her way from the U.S. mission toward the General Assembly. Somebody with this crazy-ass last name guided her across the First Avenue, up the steps and through the security perimeter. You guys run them lights up. In a bland, fluorescent lit holding room before the event, Minaj was nervous. A performer accustomed to commanding jam-packed stadiums was momentarily awed by the setting. I know, a room of all of her peers, aka other criminals and delusionals and addicts and incels. The Fox News anchor Harris Faulkner snapped selfies with the rapper as aides milled about. When the moment came, Trump's UN ambassador Mike Waltz told her it was time. Minaj paused, inhaled, and said quietly, almost to herself, "Here we go." Bitch, who is we? All these motherfucking schizophrenic ass voices in your goddamn head. Who the hell is we? You and the ass shots? You and the body modifications? Who is the damn we? Why are we speaking in plural? Here we go? No, bitch. Here you. It must be, girl. Here you and your career go down the goddamn drain, girl. She knew it. The rapper's path to the podium began with conversations with her pastor, Dr. Peters Adonu, a Nigerian native who also serves as a motivational speaker. He had shared stories with Minaj about the persecution of Christian communities in Nigeria, where attacks by extremist groups and militias have fueled a climate of insecurity, church burnings, kidnappings, and sporadic massacres that often drew little sustained international attention. It's not clear how the issue wound up on Trump's radar, but on October 21st, the president posted about the issue on Truth Social. Quote, "The United States cannot stand by while such atrocities are happening in Nigeria. The numerous other countries," he wrote, "we stand ready, willing, and able to save our great Christian population around the world, and yet refuse to save not one single homeless person in this country, not one single working class person in this country, not one single cancer suffering person in this country, not one single non-white persons in this country, giving that we're overturning DEI and affirmative actions and so forth and so forth and so forth and so forth." Christians, girl, to hell, right? We're saving one motherfucking American beyond the 1%. But let's go save our good, struggling Christian brothers and sisters outside of the fucking system we refuse to pay any meaningful attention to. Because if y'all was making America great again, bitch, whether you was in office or not, bitch, you would have been able to protect a bitch like Nicki Minaj from the jump. She would have never needed your help. And the gag about all this flip-flopping and pendulum swinging, because a lot of people have been talking about, oh girl, what have the Democrats done for you? Now you know, bitch, what they done for you, girl. They did everything for you that Trump's administration is undoing for you, girl. Them food stamps going from $150, girl, to $16 thanks to your Trump. All you women, black, white, Hispanic, Asian, being able to be hired as professors and cashiers and PAs, etc. All you disabled people who were able to get employment under this country under DEI. All of you non-white male persons, anybody outside of being a non-white male in this country, those legislations served you. Oh, your health insurance, say goodbye. I hope you got life insurance, bitch, prepared for the aftermath of the medical insurance and premiums. That will not be available to Di's ass. The bulldozing of legislation that protects LGBT persons. The great black erasure taking place in this country as Trump threatens HBCUs, girl, ghetto as hell, HBCUs, rewrites American curriculum, get rid of race theory, threaten black museums, remove funding from black institutes and oasis, my God, today. The cost of living, going all the way up. That war you thought Trump was going to stop, that he's quadrupled. That economy that was stabilizing itself, that's now in hell on top of Satan's lap. Yeah, those are all the things, bitch, that the Dems did for you. What have the Democrats done? What have the Democrats done? Everything that your black ass don't have to worry about ever experiencing again is what the hell they did. All this government aid, all this Head Start aid, the defunding of DHEC, the defunding of the Department of Education. They didn't even want to feed our asses, girl. They would have rather have the food locked up in the storage bins and spoiling. Not the same president who just recently told y'all, girl, that he don't give a damn about y'all finances. He don't even think about it. What have the Dems done? What have the Dems done for us? Bitch, you're finding out what they did because it's all being undone. So I'm trying to figure out, with this scallywag with no hair in the bag, you jumped a whole political party that you don't have no authority to vote into power to begin with because one Democrat didn't take a phone call with you about an issue that don't got shit to do with him, bitch. That sounds like something you deal with the police department with. You can hire your own security detail. You, Miss Rich Bitch, Miss Top Bitch, could hire a forensics, file suit, and open up an entire investigation of your own. You are privileged enough to have opened up your own investigation into who was swatting your home. Miss Elite, don't you carry security around any goddamn way? Everywhere you go anyway? Kim, people are dying. Okay? So what were the right promising her? I mean, aside from fake jumping to her aid about an issue that still has not been resolved around her home, that she was also willing to let be auctioned off until she realized the judge was not motherfucking playing and was in fact going to let that security officer over there in Rotterdam, in Amsterdam, girl, sell her shit to satisfy that judgment. I mean, aside from pretending to care, what have the right done? Aside from making her put them big ass Chinese helmets on her goddamn head as wigs and put on down there to SpaceX for optic sakes, what have they promised her? To still be standing by a political party that 300,000+ black women lost their employment to? In a system that they already don't have a head start in because of systemic racism and sexism. And she thought she was so beyond the program that she would be willing to not only marry a 2-time convicted felon, but vote a 34 convicted felon into office and have him rain hell on an entire population, all because she was in her personal feelings about her personal issues, and then somehow assign that to the responsibility and burden of governors and leaders who have bigger fish to fry than Nicki Minaj personal, individual, anecdotal fucking issues. I mean, talk about the level of entitlement and narcissism that you thought an entire governor who has to govern people through legislation and initiatives and petitions, who has to take phone calls regarding the collective all day, has to sit in meetings regarding the collective all day, and you want a man who's serving a collective to take time to deal with your own personal parasocial ass issues after you decided, bitch, to indulge in stan culture, after you decided to be so immature as to wage war with other fan bases and also weaponize the Barbs, because when you had the Barbs go over there and threaten the hell out of King Reese and call him all types of an HIV patient, girl, there was no justice to be served, right? When you had the Barbs go and harass Black influencer and commentator Kimberly Foster and had the Barbs doxing her old apartment complex and sending her death threats, there was no justice to be found, right? But when opposition arose, bitch, and it was time for you to stand the fuck up, and it was time for you to be on the receiving end of all that work, you cowered it the fuck down and went pleading to the motherfucking white man for protection. But never afforded anybody who you disliked to have any protection from your band of underage demons doing your bidding. My God, today, the delusion and the hypocrisy for me, and that's why I don't respect that bitch, because she is delusional and she's a hypocrite and she can't even stay in the rain. And now we finding out what happens when doves cry. Right to the day in front office of Gavin Newsom, girl. Do we cry me a river? What happened to all that big bad baddest bitch talk? What happened to all that goons and ooters? I got ooters and ooters and goons and ooters. I married a ooter. Ain't that what she said in Big Difference? I got some niggas that do what I say. Because I married a G. I'm not the 1, 2, or the 3. Where was the G when y'all's house was being swatted? Where was the ooters? To track down these callers who are having your home swatted. Because ain't you had all this to say about a white...
Motherfucking K, cause Barack needed a Michelle, bitch, and Bill needed a motherfucking Hillary, bitch. You better pray to God you don't get stuck with a motherfucking Melania. You niggas want brainless bitches to stroke your motherfucking ego.
So drag the brainless saltine bitches, but run to their husbands when you're under duress. How soon we forget? Where were those odors? I thought you married a G when they were getting that house swatted and the house was up for sale. Where was the G? Oh, I forgot. Living out of an 800 square foot trap house in Jamaica, Queens, New York. But when she was on her terroristic shit, where she was out here harming folk, she was Big Billy Badass. But then when opposition struck back, she went hooting and hollering, baby, and folding like a damn clitoris, running up underneath the goddamn Oval Office desk of Gavin Newsom for help. On her knees for Miss Galvin, girl. And turn around and burden this man with her online cult parasocial ass stand culture burdens. Kim, people are dying. My God. So we're still trying to figure out, girl, what did the right offer? What did the right promise? Aside from Project 2025, of course. Woo. Child. I mean, you just kind of make this shit. Oh, my God. Where was I? Hold on. Where was I? Y'all run the likes up. We need all the likes, honey. We need the likes all the way up. Minaj responded on X with a note of gratitude, thanking Trump for elevating the issue. The next day, this person with this crazy ass last name reached out to Minaj, whom he knew through a mutual friend. Since the start of Trump's second term, this person with this crazy ass last name has functioned as a kind of celebrity envoy. The informer carrier of figures whose cultural capital could be converted into political credibility. He contacted Waltz, proposing an invitation to address a room of global diplomats. Waltz extended the invite publicly through X, and Minaj agreed. The appearance was carefully calibrated. Minaj's address was cautious, dipping only a toe into the waters of overt partisanship. She thanked Trump for drawing attention to the issue while wrapping her message in universal language. Quote, protecting Christians in Nigeria is not about taking sides, she said. Quote, it is about uniting humanity. That was not enough to stop a torrent of headlines, memes, and denunciations online. Quote, the claim that Christians in Nigeria are being targeted for their faith is as contentious as Minaj's expertise on the matter, wrote the New Republic. Instead of deterring Minaj, it emboldened her. Quote, if they would have left me alone, maybe I would not have done so much, she tells me. So this bitch admits that her jumping ship to the Republican political party, who she doesn't have any authority and citizenship to vote into power any goddamn way, is purely retaliatory. Do you guys hear what I'm reading? Are you guys smelling what the fuck The Rock is cooking, girl? It's vengeance, okay? Did you guys not just hear what I just said? Run those likes all the way up. We need all of that. Run them up, run them up, run them up, run them up. Listen to this. The bitch said, if they would have just left me alone, maybe I would not have done so much. She tells me Minaj posts grew more conspiratorial and combative. She jumped ship because the bitch didn't know how to emotionally regulate and put 20 on $5 goddamn dollars because one Democratic governor didn't take a sorry dizzy ass meeting with her lopsided ass, and that somehow becomes the catalyst for her MAGA conversion. Why won't Minaj just tell the truth, baby? The truth is, Minaj, you're not a good guy. You are a super villain, and you've always been attracted to evil, wrongdoing, bad people like your husband. Okay? That's it. That's all. And you trying to coangle all these freak-ass, bizarre, illogical-ass justifications for why you went from one side to the other side of the goddamn restaurant is wild work, when the simple, practical, bottom-line reality is that you are a villain and you like other fucking villains. That's completely evident in your lyrics, in whom you've married, into your own behavior alleged against you by these civil suits that have been won against you as it relates to violence, and you and your husband perpetrating violence upon employees and security officers. Your husband lying to the authorities, not wanting to register his address like he's lawfully supposed to, still having to be sentenced to house arrest and shit. This is what this is about. And a supervillain political party has entered into office, and you're all here for it because you like to see people hurt. You married someone that hurts people. You've been accused of having other people hurt. You've been accused of trying to hurt your peers' careers and sabotage them. Kim Burley told us that you're not a good person and that in time we would see. And in the words of Apocalypse, bitch, from X-Men Apocalypse, all has been revealed. That's what this is all about, girl. That's why your alter ego, Roman, is a papa homicidal maniac. You enjoyed the gaslighting and narcissistic abuse of Kim. You came for Cardi B's children. Those are melanated children, might I add, while you over there concerned about your son as it relates to swatting. You have no ethical bar, no moral compass that was reflected in how ugly you took things with Cardi B. And Cardi B ended up winning the gag and the roast of it all. You started it, bitch. She finished it. But the way you came for culture and came for that little girl's looks and her gums and her teeth, and then that's when Cardi B had to let us know that Papa Bear speaks in Morse code, girl. My God. You're rotten and you're corroded. You're pathetic and you're gross. And you said in a documentary that your father burnt down y'all's New York childhood home. I wonder if he passed on the crazy genes from you. Is that where the alleged crazy genetics came from? My God. Let's continue reading, child. In January, Trump's team invited Minaj to the White House for the launch of proposed savings initiative, ironically, for children, a program that would offer a government-backed $1,000 seed investment for U.S. children born from January 1st of last year to December 31st of 2028 with up to $5,000 in annual contributions allowed. When she arrived at the White House on January 28th, Trump was wrapping a call with Speaker of the House Mike Johnson and Chief of Staff Susie Wiles. Minaj recalls that Trump invited her to listen in the conversation, then took her on an informal tour of the Oval Office. Did he turn you into Monica Lewinsky while you were in there too? We just have questions. When she arrived at the White House on January 28th, Trump was wrapping a call with Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, and Chief of Staff. Okay, I read all that. She rode with Trump in his heavily armored limousine known as the Beast to the event. Backstage at the Mellon Auditorium, Trump's media team captured a TikTok exchange collaborated for virality. Trump crowned Minaj the queen of rap. And the same rap that Charlie Kirk, the person who fake played into her lunacy in order to hijack her underage audience, because you know, them people over there love underage people. They love minors, girl. Okay? And pretended to appeal to her to grift off of her celebrity, who dragged her and Cardi B and Megan for hypersexual songs like WAP, letting it be known that the conservative party, they don't even listen to the Nicki Minaj's and Cardi's and Meg's, girl. They're still employing Chris Rock, for God's sakes. I mean, Kid Rock, for God's sakes. Girl, they're still employing Kid Rock, my love, and Limp Bizkit, my love. Huh? Not Trump crowning Minaj as the queen of rap while MAGA done dragged the fuck out of these horny ass rap bitches. And what Charlie Kirk calls poisonous music unto the black community, setting a piss poor example for young black women. My God. Talk about letting somebody make a goddamn fool of your ass. Hold on, do I want to find that? It's too good to not find. We gotta find it, y'all. Hold on, I gotta pull it up, girl, because baby, this lady don't got one common sense bone in her body. Jesus, my Christ. Charlie Kirk on WAP. Hold on. Let me find this. Charlie, are you there? Charlie? Charlie Kirk on WAP. Hold on. Make sure y'all run them lights on the way up. What is this? Charlie on. Let me see if I can pull it. Female rappers. How it's doing?
Stay away from women like that. Stay away.
Are you actually gonna let me talk?
Let me see. Hold on. Kind on hip hop. I'm trying to put it on Instagram, so I might gotta put it up on YouTube.
Time for us to stop listening to rap music and this degenerate hip hop stuff and go back.
What? So he called Trump and MAGA called the music that Nicki Minaj does as degenerate music?
Time for us to stop listening to rap music and this degenerate hip hop stuff and go
While he was secretly doing the Crip walk in Erica Kirk's living room behind the scenes.
back to the music that built our civilization.
Back to the music that built our civilization, like the music that Kid Rock makes. That's what they think of Nicki Minaj. Wow. There's another one of him talking directly about Nicki Minaj. Hold on, y'all. Woo-cha.
Minaj, Cardi B. Minaj, Cardi B.
Okay, Nicki Minaj is causing dads to leave the home.
Hold on, I don't think that's a good role model for 18-year-old black girls. I don't.
Wow.
I mean, Nicki Minaj, Cardi B.
Okay, Nicki Minaj is causing dads to leave the home.
Hold on, I don't think that's a good role model for 18-year-old black girls. I don't. Minaj, Cardi B.
Okay, Nicki Minaj is causing dads to leave the home.
Hold on, I don't think that's a good role model for 18-year-old black girls. I don't. Minaj, Cardi B.
Okay, Nicki Minaj is causing dads to leave the home.
Hold on, I don't think that's a good role model for 18-year-old black girls. I don't.
Okay, so Charlie Kirk believes that Nicki Minaj is in all actuality making degenerate, poisonous, illiterate ass music and is not a good example for young black women. But let me just show you how fake they all are, because Nicki has this to say about white women like Erica Kirk, like Ivanka Trump, like Melania Trump.
Motherfucking K, cause Barack needed a Michelle, bitch, and Dems needed a motherfucking Hillary, bitch. You better pray to God you don't get stuck with a motherfucking Melania. You niggas want brainless bitches to stroke your motherfucking ego? Well, fuck you, nigga.
My God, today. I mean, talk about the enemy of my enemy being my friend for now. Not neither side, not liking, not respecting each other, girl. and trauma bonding, girl, over motherfucking hate for another. Baby, when mad bitches link up. Jesus. Help them, Jesus. Help them. Take their will, Lord. Take them. My God. All right. TikTok exchange collaborated for virality. Trump crowned Minaj the queen of rap, and she returned the compliment, calling him her favorite president. Quote, I am probably the president's #1 fan. I mean, we are questioning what you did alone in that Oval Office with Trump, girl. If you turned your ass into Nicki Lewinsky, that is who you initially came on, girl. Calling yourself, girl, Nicki Lewinsky, girl. What the hell went down in the Oval Office, girl? Were you the head doctor in charge? Let us know, girl. We got questions. She told the audience, quote, and that's not going to change. Since then, Minaj has only become a bigger booster. She has advocated for legislation known as the SAFE Act to impose national requirements that Americans show ID to vote, while this bitch can't even vote with a goddamn driver's license. In multiple posts and interviews, Minaj has encouraged her followers online to push their representatives in Congress to vote for it. Law enforcement authorities have found no evidence of widespread voter fraud, but Minaj, conspiratorial ass, like Trump, argues that elections have been rigged by sinister forces. And what you mean by sinister forces is divine heavenly agents, okay, come to restore power and balance like that of goddamn Captain Planet. She says, without offering specifics, in our conversation, she speaks with instinctive confidence in Trump's false assertions about the 2020 election. Obviously, I do not know, but I know that if he comes out and says it, that he's done his due diligence. And I know that he's not making it up, she says. A man who made up being faithful to his wife until she found out that he was doggy styling a motherfucking adult entertainer while she was home 7.5 months goddamn pregnant with a goddamn alien in her belly, my God. Minaj says she is available to help the president with the midterms if asked. Oh, are you? Quote, I'll do whatever it is, she tells me. Even as Trump world has attempted to capture some of her cool, she is still Nicki Minaj, complete with music industry beasts, a controversy courting online presence, and boundary-pushing fans. Whether she can help to fulfill Trump's cultural realignment project remains an open question, but she insists that she is hardly alone. Quote, many celebrities feel the way I do, she says, but they don't say it. Sometimes you just need one brave person to get the brunt of the impact. I think I am the catalyst for that change. As we're talking and walking out of Mar-a-Lago to her car, Minaj embraces her role. Hopefully, when they see me and hear me speak and feel my energy, she says, that will make them say, you know what? Who am I afraid of? Who am I afraid of? I want the FBI to lock this bitch up right now. That concludes her stinking ass interview with Time Magazine as they walked around the facility version of Jeffrey Epstein Island, bitch. All right? And Nicki Minaj has stayed booked and busy, bitch, okay? Because from Mar-a-Lago right on down there to goddamn SpaceX, my God, today, looking as goofy as she wanna be, baby. Pink wig, thick ass, giving them whiplash. Oh, Nicki Minaj, girl, pooched on down there in her Fashion Nova dress, bitch, and her bustier on grill, looking as goofy as she wanna be.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming. I'm reporting live from Starbase, Texas. And we wanted to remind you guys that starships are indeed meant to fly. Over and out.
Something is wrong with this troglodyte.
Hello, guys. It's me, reporting live from Starbase to let you guys know that starships are indeed meant to fly.
Is this your first rocket launch that you've seen live?
Yes.
Are you asking about the first time she's seen one on top of her goddamn head? Probably so.
Wow. How do you feel?
Very, very excited. I'm happy. It's a good day. I thought it might be like.
I just noticed your shirt. You've got the right swag.
I love this shirt.
It's a great shirt. I have one as well.
And it's a great name, Starship.
I mean, how did you predict the future? Starships are meant to fly.
I do not know. But major shout out to Elon. Elon, thank you for everything that you're doing for humanity.
He's the man, for sure. Is this your first rocket launch that you've seen?
You know, I'm gonna make Elon Musk a deal. If he's willing to invite this bitch to a 2,000-year voyage across space odyssey, I'll be willing to vote Republican come midterms. If he can ensure that she'll be on a 2,000-year-long journey across utter space, and that I'll be dead, deceased, and gone 6 generations over by the time she returns back to Earth, bitch, I'll be willing to trade off in exchange with his ass a Republican vote. To put her ass on the spaceship where she's meant to be, baby. And let that motherfucker indeed fly. Even if it don't make it no further than the upper stratosphere, bitch, and blows into a trillion goddamn pieces of orbit. All that is fine with me. Y'all tell me what the hell y'all think about y'all's queen, girl. Okay? Remember, girl, she was just at the airport stunting. Stunting just a few years ago, girl. On Trump's head top.
I wanted to bring the job back to America.
And what country are you from?
America. It goes to Donald Trump.
No thoughts. Do you have any thoughts?
Yeah, I voted for him.
Oh, yeah? What do you like about him?
I wanted to bring the job back to America.
And what country are you from?
America.
Woo-cha.
But it's all motherfucking K. Cause Barack needed a Michelle, bitch. And Dems needed a motherfucking Hillary, bitch. You better pray to God you don't get stuck with a motherfucking Melania. You niggas want brainless bitches to stroke your motherfucking ego? Well, fuck you, nigga.
Woo-cha. My God, today. I gotta get out of here, girl. You cannot pay to make this up, girl. Who needs Cinemax, Hulu, Netflix, Disney Plus, HBO Max when you got real life? At this goddamn point, girl, who needs fiction when non-fiction hitting this goddamn hard for 2026? My God, today. If y'all enjoyed yourself, y'all already know what to do. Baby, bless the hell out of the motherfucker Kane. Okay? Hit them likes, blow them likes apart. Get this into the algorithm. Share. If you enjoy everything that Kane does, so you can always donate to the platform at Cash App, $, and or PayPal.me/Consciouztv. All donation information is in the description box below. And of course, it's Conscious spelled with a Z. Tell me what the hell you think about your Queen Gria. I will see you all in the next installment. Peace.